Welcome to this lecture on built-in self-test, commonly known as BIST. BIST is an important testing technique used in modern VLSI to improve test efficiency. Let us start with introduction to BIST. BIST is the design technique in which additional hardware is embedded inside a digital circuit so that the circuit can test itself for faults. Unlike traditional testing, BIST does not require external test equipment. The need for BIST arises because the external testing using ATE is expensive. The testing complex VLSI circuit is time consuming, difficult to access internal nodes of SOCs, required for in-field testing and online testing. Hence, BIST is a widely used in modern integrated circuits. Now, let us understand the basic concepts of BIST. The BIST operation consists of four main steps. First steps are named as test pattern. The test patterns are generated internally. The second, these patterns are applied to circuit under test, also called CUT. The third, output response analyzer is used. This is output response is analyzed. Finally, the pass or fail decision is made from this response. All these operations are performed within the chip itself without external support. Let us discuss one by one. Test pattern generator. This is the first major block of BIST. The TPG is responsible for automatically generating test vector that is categorized into four ways, that is exhaustive testing, pseudo-exhaustive testing, pseudo-random testing, deterministic testing. Among these, pseudo-random and pseudo-exhaustive testings are commonly used because they provide good fault coverage with less hardware. Next important block is circuit under test, that is named as CUT, is the actual digital circuit that needs to be tested. Our CUT is maybe combinational circuit or sequential circuit. The next important block is the output response analyzer. This block compares the actual output response of the circuit with expected output. Since storing all expected response is impractical, compact techniques are used. The common implementations include signature analyzer, multiple input signature registers or MISR. These techniques compress output data into a signature which is used to determine pass or fail. Let us now discuss pseudo-exhaustive pattern generation. For an N input and M output combination circuit, pseudo-exhaustive pattern can be generated using syndrome dry counter, constant weight counter, linear feedback shift register with SR, linear feedback shift register with XOR gates. These techniques reduce the number of test patterns while maintaining high fault coverage. In this, mainly we are focusing LFSR, that is linear feedback shift register. The linear feedback shift register is a shift register in which the input bit is a linear function, that is XOR, of selected bits called tabs of the register. The LFSR is widely used for pseudo-random test pattern generation, signature analysis, built-in self-test. In an LFSR, the output of selected stages are feedback through XOR gates to the input. An n-bit LFSR can be represented using an irreducible and primitive polynomial. If the polynomial is of degree n, the LFSR generates 2 power n minus 1 non-zero binary pattern in sequence. This sequence is called maximum length sequence which provide excellent randomness properties. This is the general representation of an LFSR. The figure shows general representation of LFSR based on the primitive polynomial, that is p of x equal to x power n plus p of n minus 1 into x of x power n minus 1 plus up to p of p2 x power 2 plus p1 x plus p0. This is a general representation of an LFSR. So with an example, we can find the maximum length sequence generated by this LFSR. Let us consider the following polynomial of degree 4, that is x power 4 plus x plus 1. From this polynomial expression, we can build the LFSR structure. So this is the maximum polynomial order is 4. So we have the following 4 LFSR, 4-bit LFSR, that is 4 shift register 1, 2, 3, 4. From this, we can following one XOR network. What are the inputs for this XOR network means? From this expression, polynomial expression, we can identify what are the position to be connected to XOR input. So here x power 4 and x power 1, that is 4th flip-flop output and first flip-flop output is connected to XOR gate input. So there is only represented like this here. This figure shows the 4-bit LFSR for given polynomial expression that can be written as p of x equal to 1 into x power 4 plus missing term 0 into x power 2. X power 2 is not given expression. So here we multiply with 0 plus 1 into x. This is given on our equation. So plus 1 into x power 0. So from this we can build this LFSR architecture. From this equation we built this circuit. From this circuit we can generate the test pattern. That is, what is the concept of LFSR logic? That is non-zero binary sequence. It generates only non-zero binary zero sequence. That means this LFSR not generate 0 0 0 value. With that is there represented here 2 power n minus 1. 2 power maximum length sequence is 2 power n minus 1. So totally n here n value equal to 4. 2 power 4 means 16 minus 1. 15 maximum length sequence generated by this LFSR. This is the concept of LFSR. So next, what are the types are followed in built-in self-test? The BIST can be classified into different types based on application. That is logic BIST, memory BIST, online BIST, offline BIST. In logical BIST is used for testing logic circuits and targets structure and delay faults only. In memory BIST, that is MBIST, is used for testing RAM and ROM using algorithm like March C, March A. In online, BIST performs testing during normal operation and is used in safety critical systems. Offline, BIST performs testing when the system is ideal and it is most commonly used types. Let us compare BIST with external testing. BIST reduces the dependency on automatic test equipment. It lowers testing cost, supports in the field testing and improves system reliability. However, BIST requires additional hardware which slightly increase chip area. Overall, the benefits of BIST outweigh its limitation in modern VLSI system. Thank you.